Okay, I'm ready. I don't know what the costume is.
Hold on. I'm ready. Hold on.
So, test 3.
Okay, ready?
Yep.
I need my glasses. Hold on, ladies and gentlemen. Quiz number 3, CPLR 1101.2.1. In general, if a court determines that an inmate has sufficient means to pay for the full filing fee, after the inmate files for a poor person status, I'm poor, the court may permit the inmate to pay a reduced filing fee, and the minimum of which shall not be less than
15.
Less than
15.
And the max should not be more than
50.
Yay! The court may allow the inmate to begin his action before the initial filing fee is paid. True or false?
True.
It's true.
It
But
is
then
true.
there's a little note then. It says this subdivision does not apply to Article 78 proceedings, which alleges a failure to correctly award or certify jail time credited due to an inmate in violation of Section 600A of the Corrections Law and Section 70.30 of the Penal Law. This exception was the basis of a question of the associate exam.
The time rules for a cross motion or a 2215 motion, which is a cross motion, relief demanded by other than moving party, are 3 and 7.
215 in my notes from 2012 says this is a new law. It's kind of old but new. Okay? And my notes say that a party may serve upon a moving party. So somebody serves a motion on a party. That party, a notice of can serve a notice of cross motion demanding relief with or without supporting papers. And that cross motion can be made either at least 3 days or at least 7 days. And I'm going to tell you what those 3 and 7 days rules are. If the notice of cross motion is served by mailing, they shall be served 3 days earlier. If the notice of cross motion is being served by overnight delivery, they shall be served 1 day earlier. So, if a motion is served to you 8 days before the hearing, then a cross motion shall be served 3 days before the hearing. Except if you mail the cross motion, you have to add 3 days. Then the cross motion shall be served 6 days before the hearing. Except if you overnight delivery cross motion, then you add 1 day. So now you're going to add the 3 plus the 1. So your cross motion shall be served 4 days before the hearing. Now, if the motion is served to you, the 16-day rule, 16 days before the hearing, then your cross motion has to be served at least 7 days before the hearing. Except if you mail it, you have to add how many?
3.
3, which means 7 plus 3. Your cross motion has to be back. Yes, 10 days before the hearing. Except overnight delivery, 1. So how much is that? 8 days before the hearing, the 7 plus the 1. So just to recap this is if you want to do a cross motion. If you don't want to do a cross motion, you don't have to do that 3-day thing. You just have to send the answer in. If it's 8 days, you have to send it in the 2-day rule. If it's 16 days, you have to send it in the 7-day rule, right? Did I get that right?
Yes, I think so.
7. But if you decide that you want to send a cross motion, everything changes. You got to change it. You got to deliver it 3 days if they send it to you 8 days before, or you got to send it 7 days if they send it to you 16 days before. And don't forget to add the 3 if you mail it, or add the 1 if you overnight it.